to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people asking lots and lots of questions. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the hematite, reading number 2 with the garnet, reading number 3 with the rose quartz, reading number 4 with the jasper, and reading number 5 with the howlite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the hematite. The properties of hematite are grounding, solidity, and composure. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups can talk about a soulmate connection. Doesn't have to be romantic in nature, but it very well can be. It is a soul connection through time. So souls that are connected and have lessons and challenges that include each other throughout time. Next, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant here is represented by a giant tree. It's very foundational energy. It can represent marriage. With us having the Two of Cups there, you guys may be asking about a soulmate that you will marry. It can also talk about going back to school, finding a belief set that resonates with you. It is very foundational energy. It's laying the foundation for your future. That's why it's represented by a tree, because when you see the tree, whatever you see above the ground is also below in the root system. So very strong root system. And then topping everything off, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, dream come true energy. So feeling like you have had a wish granted by the universe. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this is a very solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. Many of you may be asking about finding soulmates, but even if it was completely not about a soulmate at all, the answer is a pretty strong yes here. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords talks about anxiety, and I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about the feeling of anxiety. Feeling like you're worried about the future, wondering how things are going to play out, but not in a positive, hey, I wonder how this is all going to work out. I'm excited to see, in a, oh my goodness, what could go wrong sort of energy. We're going to get Oracle, see how you deal with it. King of Coins. That can represent a person. If it does, this person wants to be the person that jumps in and takes care of people, probably you. If it could also represent you with your energy towards someone else, but it has that energy of wanting to be the person that gets the call and steps in and takes care of things. It can also represent some abundance coming into your life. The Empress, we've got another really big tree here, guys. Like, there's lots of foundational energy going on in your life right now. The Empress can talk about motherhood. It talks about having your material needs met, laying those strong foundations for your future. And then the Moon. The Moon talks about some fear around decisions, hesitancy to make those big decisions, needing to take some more time to figure things out. Now, the thing is with the Moon, that means there is a decision that needs to be made. So you guys are dealing with a big decision right now, and you haven't quite made your choice yet. The Moon can also say that your guides are bringing information into your dreams. So pay attention to what you're dreaming, because your guides are probably talking to you that way. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with the Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Be free. All right. Yeah. Set yourself free. Let yourself fly. You are limitless. It's very important to keep that in mind, that you are limitless and you can do whatever you want in your life. You have the opportunities and the power to really set your world the way you want it to be. So start by setting yourself free and remembering how limitless you are. Now, let's use Moonology and see the 9 of Swords here. Meditate and contemplate. Okay, so when you find yourself worrying about how things are going to work out, how is it going to work out, what can I do to make it better? And I'm not saying, that it's bad to have constructive thinking. That's wonderful. If you can look at it and say, yeah, how can I make this better? And you really find those pieces and put it together, and you have a attitude of things improving, that you will be successful. That's wonderful energy. What I'm talking about here is when you look at the future and you go, oh my goodness, this is going to be so bad, and you worry about it. That energy has to be dealt with, because when you put that worry out there, you can manifest that. So instead of taking your time and worrying about how the future is going to play out and what you're going to do to what could go wrong, I guess, meditate and contemplate instead. Take some time, meditate, connect with your guides. Don't use that energy worrying about the future. Instead, use it meditating in the present and let the universe take care of the future. You might even find in those meditations the answers to what you're worried about come to you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to start with the Moon here. What is there regarding this decision and the Moon? Focus. Okay, so with regards to whatever decision it is you're trying to make, it is time for you to focus your energy. It is time for the decision to be made. This needs to be a big focus for you. So pay attention to what you're dreaming, open yourself to your guides, and go ahead and make the decision. You can trust yourself. Notice how the butterfly is kind of highlighting the third eye of the woman who's meditating. You know what you need to do. Like, in your heart and soul, you know what decision is right for you. So follow your intuition, follow your higher self, make the decision so you can move forward. Now, King of Coins. New beginnings. I like it. So maybe somebody coming into your life that has this energy of wanting to take care of you, starting a new beginning with you, or this energy may start, if it's yours, it may start a new beginning for you as well. Also, if it's the abundance coming in, that could lead to a beautiful new beginning for you. So very exciting. Now, let's see spell casting for the Empress. What is there for the Empress here, please? Thank you, thank you. Travel. All right, travel can talk about traveling, but it can also just talk about moving forward. Moving forward down your life path. Your guides are letting you know you're stable. You can make forward motion. So some of you may be traveling, and that may be part of your foundation, but others, you're just moving forward, and your guides want you to know you're safe. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get compassion. So the answer to your question is yes, and compassion has something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the garnet. The properties of garnet are vitality, passion, and love. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's start by taking a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. We start with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles talks about abundance coming in. Normally pretty significant abundance. Next, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about, well, it's one of the cards that talk about marriage. It also talks about really anything you desire to commit your energy to. Committing your energy to things that you desire to commit it to. So like things you want to do. Doors opening to those type of commitments. Next, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can talk about the universe trying to bring something into your realm that maybe you're not seeing, or maybe you're not seeing things completely clearly in the situations you're looking at. It has an energy of just trying to kind of tell you to make sure you're paying attention to what's going on around you. Make sure that you are seeing things clearly and that you are looking at what the universe is bringing in. And then topping everything off, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands talks about you stepping into your true, authentic self, your true, authentic energy, being who you are, marching to your own drummer. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is pretty clearly a yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. The Sun, I like it. The Sun is probably the most positive card in tarot. It is all about growth and positivity. You just moving forward in a wonderful growth pattern. Nine of Wands, that talks about hanging on to a thought form that may be costing you some form of sacrifice. Now, with it being right next to the Sun, there's no negativity in this Nine of Wands. This is just kind of reminding you, hey, if you have limiting beliefs going on in your thought process, you need to deal with those. You need to get rid of those because you're growing and those limiting beliefs are just not part of the process. Or rather, they are part of the process. Overcoming them is part of the process, but they're going to kind of hinder the growth. Next, we have the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins talks about opportunity that's a little further out in the future. It can also represent a person very stable, very slow moving as far as like their interactions with you are going to be long term. But there is an idea of an opportunity here that's going to have a long-term impact on your material situations. So something starting in the relatively near future, not the immediate future, but the relatively near future, a new job, a new career, a promotion, or an opportunity that you decide to follow. And it leads to significant opportunity further out in your future. And then the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about soulmates. These soulmates don't have to be romantic, but they very well can be. Soulmates are soul connections throughout time. They find each other, they have lessons together, and you guys have a kind of a joint path for at least some period of time in your life. Now, you may be meeting a soulmate. You've got this Four of Wands in there, which talks about that commitment to things you desire to commit to. So some of you may have just met a soulmate, or you may have been walking with a soulmate for quite some time. Let's see what the oracle is on everything. So we're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Courage. All right. So you are told to have courage as you move forward. Know that everything's going to work out in your best benefit. Your courage is going to stand by you as you move forward. Growth is fantastic, but it's not always an easy process. We tend to get a little bit uncomfortable as we grow. That's how you grow. And you're told to have courage as you move forward. It's going to be worth it. Now, let's see Moonology on that Nine of Wands. What is there to assist with really dealing with these limiting beliefs? Show the world the real you. We're going to take this one too. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay. So I feel like here you maybe think you're too much, or you think that nobody's really going to desire you or a connection with you if you show them your true colors. You're being told to show the world the real you, and that's going to help that personal issue reach resolution. So if you feel like you're too much and you have to dampen your light, you have to dampen who you are for people to accept you, no. You will find your tribe, your people, being exactly who you are. So let the world see who you are, and that's going to kind of bring this personal issue to a close for you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at the Knight of Coins next. What is there for the Knight of Coins here, please? Hunger. All right. So I feel like this opportunity is something you've been desiring for a very long time. You're kind of hungry for this opportunity. It is getting ready to present itself to you. Don't worry about it. It's coming to you. Know that the universe is bringing it in. You don't have to worry. Don't let your hunger for it keep you from seeing it. Kind of like what that Four of Cups is talking about. Just know that the universe is bringing it in. Be ready to receive it when it gets here. Two of Cups now with regards to the soulmate connection. Ooh, abundance. Okay. So the soulmate connection, like I said, doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. It has an abundance to it. Now, this abundance, I have a lot of different decks and a lot of different abundance cards, and many of them have coins falling from the sky, and this one doesn't. This one, all the leaves are red. She's wearing red. It's a very passionate energy, and there's lots of companionship. There's all these different animals going on. It is abundance in something that is most likely other than money. I feel like there is an abundance of love and attention and nurturing coming into your realm through a soul connection. So that is wonderful news. Now, let's see spell casting for the sun. What is there for the sun over here? For the growth, for group number 2. Well-being. All right, so you grow, and it is for your well-being. It is to place you on your highest and best path. Now, for Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get finding. All right, so the answer to your question is yes, and finding something that is most likely joyful has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Rose Quartz. The properties of Rose Quartz are love, joy, and connection. Those things may have some bearing on your questions, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Empress. The Empress talks about having your foundational needs met. It also talks about laying those strong foundations, and it has a motherhood energy to it. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about having lots and lots of options and needing to use your discernment to choose the option that's right for you. So lots of options available to you, but you have to discern which one is in your highest and best interest. And then topping everything off, we have the Six of Wands, which talks about victory. I think it's interesting that the Six of Wands looks like it's pointing to that particular cup when it's just laid out perfectly straight. There's the idea of, like, and if you choose the right option, it is going to be very successful for you. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked, tarot. Now, there is kind of the side note of taking your time, making your decision, and using your discernment. So that needs to be incorporated, but the answer to your question appears to be yes. Let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 3. The Devil. All right, so you guys dealing with some restriction energy. This could be anything from lust to love triangles to addictions. It is a restrictive energy, something that's probably not in your best interest, and we'll get Oracle on it. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about things you want to commit your energy to. It represents marriage, and it's more the fun side of marriage. It's like, I love you and I enjoy your energy and I want to spend my life with you, so let's run away and get married. It is that very innate desire to commit your energy to something. Two of Swords. There is a stalemate, but you are seeing your way through it. And the Empress again. So we have that strong foundational energy coming through. Also, you can clearly see the motherhood note in this particular card because she's holding the baby. The foundational energy in the tree having roots that are going to be, equal to the tree itself. So those giant trees have giant root systems very well established in their foundation. And it says that your material needs are going to be taken care of, kind of the same as all of the birds and the animals and whatnot. They receive what they need from the earth, as will you. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 3, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honor life cycles. Okay, so some things come to an end, new things start. You have to honor life cycles. If it's supposed to end, let it end. And really step into your new beginning. Be ready to move into your new beginning. Now, let's get Moonology for the Devil. What is there for the Devil here, please? Their advice, guidance to dealing with this devil energy. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, so you guys are dealing with some sort of energy that's not in your best interest, that has you feeling stuck. And you're told to kind of look beyond it, to see beyond the challenge, to look at the bigger picture, and that is probably going to bring you the answer to stepping out of whatever this challenge is. This could be, an addiction. It could be, a significant addiction, or it could be like a sugar addiction. It could be lust in a situation, lust for something that, isn't good for you, or significant lust in something that will manifest for you. Whatever this energy is, it's good for you to move through it and move beyond it. The best way for you to do that is going to be for you to look at the big picture, see what's maybe causing your attraction to this energy, and deal with the situation. Now, the Two of Swords out of this deck as well. A time to give rather than take. All right, so whatever the stalemate is, whatever the stuck energy is, you're told to give rather than take. So just take it as it resonates for you. That is probably going to help you move through some form of stuck energy. You may already see the answer, though, because she can see through the veil there. Let's see Queen of the Moon on the Empress. What is there for the Empress here? Self-love. Okay, so as you take care of others in your motherhood role, for those of you that are mothers, as you focus on laying those strong foundations for your future, self-love needs to be a very significant part of this. You've got to take care of yourself. You've got to do what it is you need to do to be in your best energy. So take care of yourself. Show yourself the love that you would show to everyone else. Now, let's see the Four of Wands out of spellcasting. Clarity. All right, so the Four of Wands is the idea of committing your energy to something you desire to commit your energy to. So stepping into a commitment that is desired. And clarity comes out to show you that maybe you do desire this commitment. There's a clearness to this desire that is coming to light in your realm. So just, it seems like you guys are transitioning pretty significantly. So make sure you're choosing the option that's best for you in whatever situation you're dealing with, and open your eyes, your heart, your soul to the clarities coming through the universal energies about where you want to commit that energy. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes, you get fertility. All right. So this doesn't necessarily talk about reproductive fertility. It tends to talk about the situation being fertile for growth, being fertile for change. If you're asking questions about fertility, then it's always good to see the fertility card. But if you are asking questions about reproductive fertility, then just make sure you're getting whatever type of healthcare you deem appropriate. All right, so the answer to your question is yes, focusing on you making the right decisions, and the situation is very fertile for your growth. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the Jasper. The properties of Jasper are stability, wholeness, and perseverance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. That's good. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't have to be super abundant. She is generous with whatever she has. So it is a generosity not based off of having a super abundance, just based off of her being kind and generous. Now, she can be quite abundant, but she doesn't have to be. She'll share whatever she has. Next, we have the 8 of Swords. Okay, so the 8 of Swords, the way it lays on top of the Queen there, it's almost like there's some blockage stopping generosity from flowing. The 8 of Swords talks about stuck energy and feeling stuck where you are. You notice like all the swords around the person, like they cannot move forward at all. And it just really, like it lays out perfectly on top of the Queen. So I feel like there is some blockage keeping generosity from flowing. Next, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about fun, socializing, spending time with friends, enjoying social interactions. Next, we have the Phoenix. The Phoenix talks about second chances, rising from the ashes to step into a second chance. Next, we have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak. Heartbreak that is significant, heartbreak that, it can come from relationships, it can come from other situations as well. It is just the feeling of, the heartbreak. I guess that's really the only word to describe that particular feeling. And then topping everything off, we have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands talks about situations you want to commit your energy to. And it can represent marriage, the more fun side of marriage, wanting to get married, wanting to spend your life with someone and commit your energy to them. All right, this is a very interesting layout here because we have the Queen with her generosity, and then that is trapped behind the 8 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups with her fun, but then that leads straight into some form of heartbreak. And then there's a second chance that leads to things you want to commit your energy to. So I feel like the answer to your question is yes. Like there is that judgment, second chance coming in, and then there's that positive energy of things you desire to commit to. It just seems like there's kind of a long road before stepping into the second chance. So I feel like there is an answer of yes here. I feel like the answer here is yes, but there are different obstacles you're going to have to overcome in the path to this. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. The Emperor, that talks about you making the decisions about which way your life's going to go. You making your choices that put you on the path you want to be on. The Seven of Cups says there are lots and lots of options in your present energy. You have to use your discernment to choose what's right for you. These together say, hey, all these options are there. You make sure you choose what puts you on the path you want to be on. Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about sometimes not seeing what's right in front of you, maybe not seeing things clearly, seeing things the way you wish they were, and sometimes not even seeing what it is the universe is trying to bring in for you. And the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about some anxiety, and we're not talking diagnoses, we're talking feelings. This is the feeling of worrying about how everything is going to play out. It could even cause you to have trouble sleeping because you're just worried and worried and worried about how everything is going to work out. You've got to let go of that energy. Worrying is not going to change how things play out. It's just going to change how things are in the now. We'll get Oracle and see how you deal with that. Let's start off with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Silence your thoughts. Okay, so with regards to the worry and just in general, it's time to silence your thoughts, do some meditating maybe, really open yourself to your guides and your higher self as they try to lead you forward. Now, let's see the Nine of Swords. With regards to the anxiety, what is there to assist here? It is time to give rather than take. Okay. So, however it is you're worrying about the future playing out, whatever it is you're worrying about in the future, it is important to have a giving stance, a stance of how you can help, how you can give, as opposed to what can be done for me, what can I do for others. That's going to help you kind of shift out of that worrying energy. Now, you know what? We're going to do the Four of Cups here out of Moonology as well. What is there for the Four of Cups here, please? Luck is on your side. All right, so as you move forward, luck is on your side. Make sure you have your eyes open to see the wonderful blessings the universe is bringing in for you. I feel like there's some real good things out in front of you. You're just kind of dealing with all of the other stuff as you move towards it. Let's see the Emperor here. Fruition. Yes, you choose the path you want, and that brings things to fruition in your life. You need to remember that you are absolutely 100% in charge of the decisions that you make and the path you put yourself on. Now, with regards to all the options, we're going to use spell casting. What is there for the Seven of Cups, please? Manifestation. Okay, so you are manifesting in your life. There are lots of different options, and you are manifesting things for you to step into in your future. Make sure you make choices that are in line with the manifestations that you desire to have in your life. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes. Some obstacles to be overcome, some challenges to move through, but yes to whatever you asked. You get peace. All right. So the answer to your question is yes, and your peace has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Howlite. The properties of Howlite are perspective, compassion, and patience. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, once more. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles talks about financial stability, material stability, but it also has the energy of reminding you to make sure you're not clinging to your money, to let the money flow in and out like it needs to, so that you don't create any kind of abundance blockage. Next, we see the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about a new beginning, that you have to take action to start, something where you step into it and kind of go for it. Now, it can also represent new ideas coming in that lead to a new beginning. So there is the opportunity to start something in the present. Next, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about you getting a proposal from something, or maybe making a proposal. It could be romantic in nature, like your significant other, or it could be work related in that, like, maybe you'll lead a team or something like that. Next, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about reconnecting to your passion, and that could be romantic or creative in nature. So reconnecting to your passions in your life somewhere. And then topping everything off, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups talks about love. True, genuine, selfless love based in compassion. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like a yes to whatever you asked tarot. Let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you. All right, King of Swords, there are challenges that you're dealing with. Now, the King of Swords, it can also represent a person, just like the King of Cups can. If the King of Swords is a person, they're very analytical, they're very action-driven, they are very highly intelligent, they strategize their way through things, but it can also represent some real significant challenges you're dealing with in your situations right now. And you're going to have to strategize your way through it. You're going to have to bring all your talents and skills to the table to overcome the challenge. But you can do it. You are capable of overcoming whatever's in front of you. 8 of Swords. So there's some real stuck energy going on for you right now. The good news is with this particular 8 of Swords, you see that light coming out of her chest area. That says she's getting ready to break through the bonds. I feel like you probably are too. You just got a little bit more thinking to do about the challenge. The Magician. The Magician talks about manifesting, using all your talents and skills to manifest what you desire in your realm. You are absolutely capable of manifesting. Now, we can manifest things that we desire, and we can also manifest things that we fear. If you spend a lot of time in a fear-based energy, you can manifest your fears into your reality. Just like if you spend a lot of time in a gratitude-based energy, you can manifest the things you're grateful for into your reality. So make sure you're manifesting what you desire. 7 of Wands. If you fight for what you want, you will succeed, okay? That doesn't mean you don't have to fight. You have to fight. You have to put your energy in. You have to go for it. But you have the upper hand. You have the higher ground. So you will succeed if you fight for your desires, but you do have to fight for your desires. Now, let's get Oracle for everything here. So, Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the Archangel of Wisdom, like helping you to understand. You may need some assistance getting through this challenge. You may feel like you need some, help from your guides and angels. And Archangel Uriel presents himself in your reading to let you know that he is more than willing to help. All you have to do is call out for assistance and he'll be there. Now, 8 of Swords, please, for group number 5. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so wherever the energy is stuck, it is time to take action. Like I said about the King of Swords is very action-driven. It is time to take action. Wherever it is you're feeling stuck, it is action time. It is time to break this energy. You've got this. You can do it. I believe in you. You should believe in you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the King of Swords. What is there for the King of Swords here, please? Assessing. Okay, that is what you have to do. You have to, like, this is all about strategizing, seeing the problem and looking at it and seeing your way through it. Yes, it is time to take action, and that action starts by really examining the challenge in front of you, assessing the situation, making a plan about how you move forward. It is time to take action, and action can start with a plan. Now, Seven of Wands. This says that if you fight, you will succeed. So your guides are telling you, you've got this. Change. Okay. So if you fight, you will succeed, but you will have to go through change. There will be changes. You will have to really push through the energy and go with the changes and allow things to change in your realm. But you will find yourself being successful if you put your energy in to whatever it is you're trying to overcome. Now let's look at the Magician, the manifestation out of spell casting. Psychic abilities. Okay, you guys are major manifestors. You may be manifesting your own abilities right now, but you have abilities with regards to manifestation that are enhanced. Like, you are very capable of manifesting, which is a wonderful blessing, but can also be a significant challenge. Because if you find yourself worrying or feeling stuck, feeling like you're never going to succeed, you manifest blockages, because it is easier for you to manifest than it is for the typical person. Like, you're gifted with regards to manifestation. So it is very important that you make sure you figure out what's going on in your mindset, and you really focus your energy on what you desire to manifest, and not, I want. It's, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful that the universe brings me this. And I'm grateful that I've received this, not I'm so worried this is going to happen. Because manifestations are, they're opposite sides of the same coin, and you can manifest things that are really challenging to you. So it's time to take action, assess what's going on in your thoughts, and really shift, because you are a major manifester, and you are likely manifesting your own challenge. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked. You get transformation. All right, so the answer to your question is yes, and transformation has something to do with it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.